Welcome everybody to Big Ben and Ty Sports Cave. This will probably be the last show before, I guess, Game 5. So this is a big game tonight for the Peoria Rivermen. As you can see, game day, puck drop at 7:15. We have Wade down there at the Civic Center as we speak. Wade, what's going on down there?
Well, we got some tailgating action. We got some Rivermen fans gathering down here in the Civic City parking lot, playing some music, cooking some food, drinking some drinks, having a good old time. We got Rivermen fans pulling up as we speak to get ready for our Game 5 matchup tonight against the Thunderbolts.
All right. Before we kind of get going here, Wade, go ahead and give a shout out to Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar.
Would love to. Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, located in downtown Peoria by the riverfront. A great place to bring your family to get some good food, great atmosphere, great prices, great service. They have food for everyone there. Spicy ain't your thing. Don't worry. They got you covered. Bring your kids. Bring your girlfriend, your wife. Have a good time. Eat some good food. Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, and tell them Wade and Big Ben and Ty Sports Cave sent you.
Yeah, get on down there and get some food. And like I said, tell them that we sent you. And it'll be close to baseball season now. So, like I said, get on down there before you go to the Peoria Chiefs game. All right.
Absolutely.
So, Wade, Wednesday night and Thursday night did not go as planned. Evansville won both games. I think they were just more aggressive than us, to be honest. They didn't want to get swept for sure on Wednesday. So they came out hard, and it just seemed like we couldn't keep up with their aggressiveness. Wade, is that what you kind of saw on Wednesday night anyway?
Yeah, what I saw was a great defensive battle between probably two of the best defensive teams in the league. Their goaltending has been top-notch all year, same with ours. I don't think anybody would argue that Kristenstead was among the top goalies for goalie of the year outside of our goalies. And both defenses were playing a suffocating style, and that held true to start in Evansville. But it just seemed like, they've got a little more energy from their home crowd in Evansville. They were really buzzing, playing really well against us, really holding us down, getting pucks on Tino, especially towards the end, and a couple of hard luck goals against Tino, especially in that first game. A deflection off a Riverman skate for the first goal. Just unfortunately that happens. And then you had the puck flutter off of them right to an Evansville player for the second goal. We were able to get that third goal, make it close, but unfortunately fell short in that game in Evansville.
Yeah, and then Thursday night, it was almost kind of the same. They just kind of overpowered us a little bit, and that's how it seemed like it was. I mean, it just seemed like we couldn't get anything going offensively there for a little while. And defensively, we had some lacks. So.
Absolutely. Especially in that second game. They were really playing a very physical style against us, pretty much bullying us everywhere on the ice. We've seen that story before. Unfortunately, it's happened a few times before the playoffs where, we just don't have that physical style that we're used to seeing. We play more of a speed and defensive style game. And it worked well in Peoria against Evansville. It absolutely worked well. We were out skating them and outworking them the first two games. But the next two games, they seemed to adjust, get some energy from their home crowd, and they were close, tight games. That second game was closer than people thought. We did get, that was our goal in the second period to make it a 2-1 game. And we had a big push in the third. We just couldn't solve Stead. We just couldn't solve them. They got the empty netter, and now we're here for game 5.
Yeah. And I was telling people, I really didn't want to go to game 5 with Evansville. Evansville's tough. And I'm hoping that we come out with a win, and I hope we play like we did at home the first 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely. I do think both these teams play different on home ice than they do away. You look at Evansville Thunderbolts; they were undefeated throughout the playoffs this entire run, first, second, in this round. But their away record is 1-4. They've only won 1 game away from Evansville, and that was against the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs in the second round. So again, that bodes well for the Peoria Rivermen. Rivermen are 5-1 at home, and Evansville is 1-4 on the road. So let's hope that trend continues and we can raise the cup tonight.
Yeah, I think we need to probably be a little bit more physical tonight than we have been. And just bounces wouldn't go our way Wednesday and Thursday. It just seemed like we couldn't get, like you said, we couldn't figure out Stead, and we just couldn't get anything rolling. And it seemed like once we get things rolling, it would get kicked out of the offensive zone, and then basically we would have to restart. So it would just hopefully we can stay in the offensive zone tonight, get a lot more pressure on them as we go and try to win this game. What do you think they should try to expose on Evansville?
Well, it's our ability to skate. We can skate really well. Our team has the speed and agility. We don't have the physicality of the Evansville Thunderbolts. We just don't. I know we're used to seeing that out of a Rivermen squad, but it's like I told people, we don't have a Zach Wilkie, we don't have an Ayo, we don't have a Mitch McPherson, Hageman, Lord Anthony Grissom. We don't have those guys that we've had in the past championships. We're not going to match Evansville physicality. We're just not. They're too big, and they are the best physical team, I believe, in the SHL. So to try and match their physicality, I do think is a mistake. We got to use our speed to our advantage. In those first 2 games, we were out skating them. We were out playing them. We were frustrating them with our speed and agility. And we got to continue that trend here in game 5. I do think using that speed and agility mixed with our suffocating defense is a recipe for success, because Tino's going to give us an opportunity to win. He's been lights out this entire playoff run, pretty much a historic run in these playoffs. So we can depend on Tino to keep us in this game, but the boys in front of them, they have got to do their job. They got to do their part. They got to play defense in front of them and get to the rebounds. That's one big problem I've seen in Evansville. We weren't getting to the rebounds, and they were. That's, one of their goals came off a rebound. We got to stop turning the puck over in our zone. That's, again, a lot of our problems come from turning the puck over, and that's where they get their 2-on-1s and make us pay for it. So we got to stay fundamentally strong, use our speed and our agility to our advantage, and not let them get comfortable tonight.
Yeah, I think we should totally just be more aggressive on the offensive zone and be aggressive in the neutral zone. And I think we should be pretty good on that.
Absolutely.
So looks like Big Ben is going to be home tonight. He said, thought you were going. I thought he was going to the races, so I guess not. Anywho, yeah, I just. Do you have any fans that want to come on and talk?
Well,
is Anthony down there?
Anthony is not down here yet. We got a few fans. Maybe we could talk to him. Hey, why don't you come on the podcast? How you feeling tonight about tonight's Rivermen game?
Doing good. Take all, man.
What do you think Rivermen got to do to bring home the cup tonight?
Back to the first two games.
Absolutely. Who do you think will get the first goal in tonight's game?
I'm going to go with Michael McChesney.
Michael McChesney, I like it. I like it.
That's a good pick.
That is a good pick. We got one more guy here. Maybe we ask him the same thing here. So, how are we feeling about tonight's game 5, brother?
I thought we're going to get the W tonight.
What do you think we got to do out there to get that cup race tonight?
Be more physical tonight. Get the first goal to get a jump on.
And last question, who do you think is going to get that Rivermen first goal of the game?
I'm going to go with Mike Gillette.
Mike Gillette, another good pick.
Good old gelato.
There we go. That's a couple of shouts from Rivermen faithful there. Out, like I said, out here playing bags, listening to music, eating pizza, ready to see another Rivermen victory here on home ice.
All righty. With that being said, let's go ahead and give out another shout out to Bailey before we get into our big 3 and get prepared for tonight's game. So go ahead, Wade, give out another shout out to Bailey.
Love to. Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, located here in downtown Peoria, a couple blocks away from the riverfront. Well, not a couple blocks from the riverfront, a couple blocks from Carver Arena, located by the riverfront. And a great place to get some great Indian food for the whole family. The kids, the wife, you. Bring everybody. Fair prices. They adjust the heat levels if you don't like spicy food. So get on down there, enjoy some good food and good service at Bayleaf Indian Restaurant and Bar, and tell them Wade and Big Ben and Ty Sports Cave sent you.
All righty. Well, we'll get right into the big 3. Like I said, this is going to be kind of a short video because, I think we all already know what's got to happen tonight. And we already know what we want tonight. So we'll go ahead and get into our big 3 here. So, Wade, go ahead and start us off with the big 3.
Yes, definitely big 3. We'll start with players. You know, I kind of peeped what Coach Trudeau was saying. He's saying our vets got to show up, and I absolutely agree with that 100%. So we need to see Alec Bear tonight out there leading our team to victory. I need to see his presence on that ice. We need to feel it. Pardon the wind if that's interfering. Also, I think another vet we need to see some good things from is Garrett Devine. Garrett Devine has been playing outstanding in these playoffs, but he's kind of taken a back seat lately. And I would like to see him kind of step it up and will these boys to a victory. And lastly, our big gun, our big goal scorer, Michael McChesney. Just like the other Rivermen fan said, I think if he goes out there and gets that first goal, that will really fire up this Rivermen team and help us get a victory tonight and raise a cup on home ice. My keys to the game. Can't hold nothing back. There's nothing more to play for. There's no game 6. It's you win or you're watching the other team raise the cup. So can't hold nothing back. Got to play a full 60 minutes out there on the ice with everything you got. There is no taking a period off. There's not even taking a shift off. You got to play with 100% aggression 100% of the time, and you got to mash that gas pedal down. There is no tomorrow. Number 2, we got to take advantages of the opportunities given. That means when we're on the power play, like I've been saying, even one power play goal can make all the difference in the world in this series. It could lead us to the game winning goal in this series. We got to take advantage of the opportunities this Thunderbolts team is going to give us. And the final key to this game is just go out there and do it, man. Play your game. There's nothing more to say. These guys know what the hell they got to do. Go out there, play your game, play 100%, play Riverman style hockey, and you'll be raising the cup on home ice. I have no doubt about it. They just need to play their game and do what they know they can do, and that's beat the Evansville Thunderbolts.
All right. So my big three, like I said, I'm going to start with big three for the game. I say it all the time. You got to control the neutral zone to get into the offensive zone. So I'm going to say control the neutral zone, get passes, get good entries into the offensive zone, and keep the puck out of the defensive zone and keep it out in the neutral zone to hopefully make offensive opportunities. My second one's going to be you got to win the loose puck battles. We're struggling with that Wednesday and Thursday. I really think if we start winning those puck battles, it could be a totally different game. So we need to win the puck battles and make sure that we are aggressive with those puck battles and take it away from them. My third one is going to be, excuse me, is going to be kind of like what Wade said. There's nothing left. Give it all out on the ice. Leave it out on the ice. There's no other game left in the season. This is your final game of the season. Either you win and win the cup, or you finish second. So we might as well go out there, give it all you got, and play all 60 minutes on what you have. My big three players. I'm gonna say Mike Gillette is one of them. He's a I think he's due for another big goal. I really do. I think he's hungry for a goal, and he's one of our veterans, and he is a leadership role on the team, and I'm going to give him a shout out. My second is going to have to be the captain, Alec Bear. You know, Alec Bear is our captain. He was a captain for a reason. He's got to take the leadership and get these guys going. And then my third is going to be Kyler Fenton. Kyler Fenton has tremendous talent. He has almost put the defensive core on his back at some points this year, and I really he's due for a pretty good game as well. And that's all defense, really. You know, defense needs to help Latinovic with getting in the shooting lanes, blocking shots, and I think that is going to have to be a key tonight for our defense. So that is my big three. Wade, is there anything else you would like to discuss real quick before we kind of sign off here?
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody for supporting me in this podcast. Big Ben and Ty Sports Cave has been kind enough to allow me to be a guest on their podcast all season long. I've enjoyed every single minute of it. It's something I look forward to doing in the future with these guys. Good things that are going to happen with this podcast, guys. This is where you want to tune in to get your latest Riverman news and information. And also, just look at this crowd. Before we head into Game 5, everybody's here supporting the boys, ready to see Cup victory. So again, thank you guys for everything you've done this year. It has been an absolute roller coaster ride, to say the least.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you on, and we're going to hopefully have you on for years to come. Again, get on down to the Civic Center. Puck drop 7:15. If you want to go there now, it looks like they are tailgating a little bit, having a good time there. So get on down there and participate in that if you would like. Other than that, like I said, puck drop at 7:15. I believe the doors open at 6 or 6:15, something like that. So on behalf of myself, Big Ben, and Wade, hopefully we are talking next time that the Rivermen are President Cups champions. But we will see you on the next podcast. Hopefully, like I said, we're talking about a win. And enjoy all your Saturday night. If you're not going to the game and you're going to the races, have fun at the races. And Wade, we always try to keep it what style on this podcast?
Especially tonight, we're going to keep it Rivermen Dam style.
All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will talk to you.